Yo, what's going on? You cats know what it is. Yo, how's my viral community? How's my viral family? Everybody good? Yeah, you better be. Yo, it's real out here. Yo, check it. This is Celebrity Talker Q, and you cats already know I'm Q. Check this out. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 5, Episode 14, Recap, and Review. Check this out. This episode opened up with Cynthia. She wasn't really pleased with Porsha. Now, Porsha wanted to be a part of the pageant. Remember that? Porsha was saying that she was going to get information from her grandfather's charity and logo. And Cynthia said in the allotted time she had received no information. So you know what? Cynthia began to feel that Porsha was somewhat unreliable. Now, Cynthia met up with Porsha and she told her that she has been relieved of her volunteer duties. Porsha couldn't believe it. Porsha was like, wow, you let me go? Wow. You know, Cynthia just seemed that she was a little aggravated because, Porsha wasn't doing her part like she promised in the specific time that she promised. Now, also, Cynthia was a little bit agitated with Porsha because she wanted to come by Porsha's house to discuss the event with two men who worked for her at the Bailey agency. And Porsha didn't want her to come by because, according to her husband, NFL legend Kordells Stewart, that he didn't want any men in the house that he haven't met yet. So, I guess Cynthia thought that that was kind of, immature, whatever the case may be. We moved over to Porsha was planning a birthday celebration for Kordell. And this birthday celebration turned out to be kind of hot. They had a Harlem Renaissance-themed, and Kordell was turning 40 years young, I should say, because 40 years is not old. Cynthia showed up. Even though she was a little disenchanted with Porsha, she showed up. She was cordial. Her and Peter represented. And guess who showed up? That's right, Walter showed up. Walter showed up all dipped and dapper. But yet, Porsha did not invite Kenya. I don't have to tell you why. She said something to the effect there was two other events that Kenya was invited to. And Kenya really, she brought the pain. She brought the confusion. And Porsha did not want to invite her on this event. Walter was there alone and he started talking with the guys, and he had explained that since the Anguilla trip that him and Kenya had called it quits. So he was letting them know that, look, I'm here by myself. Since the trip, we decided to part ways. So, I'm free, single, ready to mingle. Now let's move over to Kandi. Kandi was discussing with her manager, Don Juan, that she know that she lacked focus. Now everybody know that Kandi's in love. Her entire thing is getting kind of strong. Now she wants to go back into the studio and record. And she's coming up with something quite interesting. She wants to record an inspirational song. A song that's, a seemingly gospel song. And she's gonna hook up with Marvin Sapp, who will be on the next week's episode. Now, Kenya had a scare. Now this is serious. Kenya found 2 suspicious lumps under her breast, and Kenya went to the doctor to see was it cancer. And after a lot of worrying, after a lot of disturbing emotions that Kenya was going through, after a lot of tests, doctor came with some good news that Kenya is cancer free. So, we thank God about that. So then we moved over to Phaedra. Phaedra went to see Kandi. And Kandi got that big, beautiful home with a guest house. And Kandi had explained that she was raised in a home where Sunday dinner was always a big thing. So now that she has a family of her own, and she learned how to cook, she liked to do it up, big for Sundays. So the food looked good. Anyway, Phaedra was basically telling Kandi that Kenya was imitating her because Kenya really wants to be her. Wow, that's a strong accusation. Somebody imitates you because they want to be you. Wow, I want to hear what you guys have to say about that. Definitely send a comment about that one.
It wasn't much done this episode. It looks like this season may be wrapping up soon. So that's the conclusion of this week's recap and review. Send your comment. Alright, and like we always say, if you think Celebrity Talk with Q, if you think we bring the real, you go on and subscribe. Alright, 100.